Okay. Okay, audio. Okay. Okay, audio. Wow. That's fun. Okay. So now we take former toolzip, rename this to boot. Oh, it's literally the same thing. Upone. I'm gonna back that up and then delete it real quick just to make sure. Okay, and then that's it. Go insert some settings, data management, Footnote Studios, copy. Yes. Try out copying. And then back. Then go to Flipnote Studio. Open up Flipnote. And then in Flipnote you do view, just decard, touch folder. User, Upone. And then it says with the wrong, and then hit edit. Okay. And then once you're on editing page, click the frog icon on the bottom left. Let's redo that because I think I messed it up. No. SD card. Okay, click the frog. Then after we click the frog, we click the roll and copy. back, exit. Second one, choose edit, and then click on the second note, click on the frog, click on the film roll, click on the right arrow, click on the single right arrow next to the last arrow 2 times. And then you hit, click on the single arrow. You see new frame once. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, really? Okay, 22 times, click the erase and paste. Ooh, fun stuff. Wait, am I really going reptilian? I thought I fixed it. Or at least changed it. Let's see. Let's see. I look fine. I look fine. I look fine. I look fine. It's close enough, man. Come on. Like, it's only the top right here. Like, if you want, I can wear a hat. Should I go get a hat so it's better? I think that actually might be, like, a viable solution. You know, get, like, a beanie or whatever. Because that wouldn't mess with the lighting. So, dump CID. And then I need to dump NAND. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Like, that's why. It's still kind of bad if I move a lot. Okay, you know what? I'm getting the beanie. I'm gonna be back. Like, literally your whole forehead. Oh, okay. If I get a beanie, I just cover the forehead. It should be fine. And plus, right now it's dumping the NAND. So it's gonna take forever anyway. So, okay. I'm going to go get my thing. Yeah, when I look up. I'm gonna go get the beanie. Okay. Also, green screen isn't that good right now. Like, you can still see the box. Okay. Should I just, like, not have a green, you know what I mean? Should I just like disable it? Because I can disable it, whatever. And you can still see the box. So now if I go up, it doesn't really. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm going to be moving soon, so I'll fix, you know, green screen and everything. Illuminati. But yeah, right now, so wait for that. I don't think I've done NAND bin. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Because I might have. Ooh, I actually did do that. Nice. So temp NAND. Okay. Into SD card. Find a new folder in your SD card. Made for. Find a folder, open it, find the bin, and copy computer. I need to clear. So I already have a copy. Download extract, double click, jar, and open. Wait, do I need Java for this? Yes, I need Java. So you gotta test that thing, dude. Play some Skyrim and then CSI. Do not try to blame the lightning. Hey, I'm not Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, relax. What was that thing? Java. Because how am I gonna play Minecraft? Okay. They should really tell you to install Java beforehand. Stream from the DSi. Actually, they made the original DS capture card for it, but it's literally a huge box that's super heavy and just not worth it. I think it's better to just, you know, 3DS. What's it called? I feel like that leak is legit though. The E3 leak for Melee. Better be. Okay. Is it almost It is close. So I did this. Where's Chef Ramsey? Yeah, the snake one. Where's Ramsey? Oh wait, Ubisoft? Ooh, that starts. Should I watch Ubisoft? Are they starting? Is this literally perfect time right now? Wait, what? So Ubisoft is in 20 minutes. Or is in 6? I don't understand. Honestly, okay, I'll go. You guys spent so much in the chat. Like, I was gone for like 2 seconds.
What the hell are they doing out of position? I don't think anyone deserves to go out there. We come through that door. Go, get over there. They go crack. Wait, what do you mean everything? So they haven't got out. Wait, you see that? Get ready. The currency went down. Ready?
I'm going to go to like the original board for fortune. Wait, you can't hear me? Let me move mic. Is this better? Or is the I think it's because the desktop audio is way too much. Let me lower that a bit. Is this fine now? Or let me know. The audio is just, oh, my bad. For what, mine, or they should be able to, that would be interesting. That's better, okay. So this is the leak. The leak says Metroid Prime, 2K19, Smash, whatever. That Snake will be returning, Splatoon, Mario Odyssey, both the Wild skins, essentially Melee, leak with Fortnite, Star Wars. This was true. Like, I knew this leak was true. Hand Time, that's interesting, because they said Hand Time was really hard because Unreal Engine 3 and the Switch uses Unreal Engine 4 only. This seems good, the manager is solid. But yeah. Also, this also finished. I just do it like over here, so like we show both, you know what I mean? And like then he talks about more information like voice chat. Also, they said new GameCube adapter and Pro controller with the Smash look. That would be pretty cool.
CTOS recording you every waking moment. The public has no idea.
Okay, I dumped like all the files just in case. Is this the right slide? I don't think so. I legit have like 20 slots on my thing. These. Then I mean, it's easier for me to just navigate like this. Okay, so I'm at 1.4, so that's fine.
3, 2, 1, 0, ignition.
From CID.
Lift off. Trajectory looks good. Basic vehicle and all.
This is how do I do this? Okay. Let's just close that and reopen it real quick. And is this actually playing? No. I guess the audio for it's fine for now. While the characters are in the leak. Okay. Talked about GameCube, third parties. Fallout 3 is also a third party game. Apparently some newcomers will be Some more newcomers will be champions from Breath of the Wild and Buddhism Odyssey. Ooh. Interesting. Expect to remaster classic Switch. Slender, he wears purplets. Wow, they're really gonna do Waluigi. Ooh, so I'll take a naked snake. That's pretty cool. Fighter Z, we know that. Fortnite. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, crossplay with Xbox, that's not okay. Because Xbox is only Xbox. Whatever, they don't like cross compatibility. There's only gonna be 2 platforms. It's not gonna be everyone. I don't think a lot of people like that. Let me do this real quick. So go to console ID, get from file, choose the ID bin. Okay. Let's like delete this. Cancel. Let's console ID. Hopefully this works. No. Let's delete 10 times. And redo it real quick. So console ID file. Okay. What? File. Is this even right? So CID. Or was this supposed to be? I'm so confused. Choose console ID. Get ID. Yeah. By dumping flip note. Oh, okay. I understand now. So if we go private DS app. There we go. What? What are you talking about? What? Is this not the right file? It's the only file. I'm so confused. Alright. I don't understand. Why isn't this working? I'm so confused. Am I supposed to just type? What? Oh, so I'm assuming it's rapids. I'm so confused, guys. What's going on with this? So I don't understand. Okay, let's go back to League so I can keep my mind off of any Fire Emblem. Speaking of Fire Emblem, let's speak more of a game. Maybe another 2019 release. 60 FPS. So people don't think. What else does this guy say? Yoshi Dinorama. Revamped moveset. Huh. Let you know coach energy carry. Okay, so I think this guy's done. I think that's it, Ginger. I'm still confused. Like, had 49 paladins. Though it's legit, the paper leak. Like, we knew it from a while. It was legit. I'm not surprised by it. Get CID done. Console. Get phone. Oh, now it decides to work. Like, I'm triggered. So I'm at 1.4. Okay, so now we did that. So now it's installation. Take down how many blocks you have, blah blah blah, select app. Copy. Okay. Unzip. Wait, what? Oh, this is something else. Okay. Setup. Download you launch. Go to open. Okay, wait a few seconds. Open. Click install you launch. Yellow, am I right? Let's go to you launch DSI. Okay. Then go to no exploit app. Huh. Wait, is that it? For Nintendo, is that? I feel like with Smash they have to do like a 50 that. Oh, that. Wait, this is. Yeah, it works. It's just really bad. Thanks, Poppy. Oh, that's okay. Don't do that. That's bad. They probably need like a 50 fact extravaganza. Like I would assume so. If they didn't, that'd be really weird. DSI BIOS files. Okay, and then we need NOS GBA. What does this say? Latest release. I guess this one. Okay. So down extract the BIOS into that. Okay. Copy.
Welcome to Ubisoft Live at E3.
Ooh,
I'm Hanny.
okay.
This is
I'm Zach. You're Hanny.
We're Zanny and Hack. We're very happy to be here in NLA. It's hot, it's sunny, it's beautiful. And
Perfect weather.
Is there a difference between these
Yeah,
two?
play from page 2, you're like, oh, like, this is really fun, and Sora's pretty quick, and especially with the Keyblade transformations, it just has a wealth of attack.
We are bringing the Fallout universe to Xbox Game Pass.
Like 3 Keyblades and 1
This is
Keyblade.
just
And for
Because coming up next, we are breaking down everything we've learned from Xbox and later the Ubisoft.
supposed to be one of our heroes, you know, and to have her turn.
oh, they're
would
just
be
showing off
very bad
actual
news,
gameplay for
the
Kingdom
rest of them.
Hearts.
So
Should I play
the
Kingdom
Morrison
Hearts?
is a master at kind of like leaving things in the trailers that like you don't see at first, and then like if you look over time, you look back and like I look at the stuff that we did in 2015.
Okay, so this I'm assuming is like
Yes.
actually
How
Ubisoft.
you guys doing over there? And the golden ticket is back, bigger than ever before.
But why don't they have like an actually fan?
And we're here in the fan zone where everyone
Like this
has a
looks
chance to
horrible.
win the best
They're probably
seat in
gonna
the
do
house at our main
rabbits.
show and a fast
I'm
pass
gonna wait
to
until they
the
actually do
LACC.
something.
Back to you, Zach and Hanny.
It is going to be lovely. We got all hands on deck. You guys feeling good? You guys feeling ready?
Feeling good.
Fan zone, how you guys feeling? Yes!
Okay.
This
Check
is
BIOS.
Ubisoft Live
Any
at
modification we want to
E3.
do, and then we can tap nan, untap nan, file. Save for NOS.
Woo! It is beautiful out here.
bin.
We're in the fan zone, surrounded by all these beautiful humans. I feel the love, Zach. Do you feel the love?
Yes, it is.
You
It
feel
is emanating. It is ruminating. It is all the things, and it is beautiful. We love it, and you know what? We take an immense amount of
So I
pride
think
in
this
the
is
relationships
good for
that we
now.
foster with our community. It's
Open now,
obviously, you know,
GBA.
this is a beautiful thing, but it's so much more
File.
than this. And you know what? That relationship is manifested in so many beautiful and wonderful ways. And just one of them. Want to take a little inside peek inside
Get
the
to
doors of our
options.
studios, and we bring in some of our most dedicated, passionate, and oftentimes
Relation
critical
setup.
community members.
And then
well,
we
let's
go
check it out.
to what?
Ubisoft is continually looking at feedback from the community, and we try and make ourselves available in as many channels as we can in order to better not only understand people's opinions about our games, but then further to take a lot of that information and those opinions and actually pass them on to our development teams to
Nintendo
ultimately
logo.
make for better game experiences.
To me, the people
And
that make the
NES
games
mode
is
colors
just weird. It's
to
surreal. You aren't able to now just see them as
Dsi
someone
retail.
who's making a game. You see them as someone who
Save now.
is a person like you.
Just
Go
expressing
file,
my thoughts about the game,
cartridge
and then
menu.
in the end it's not just the player, but it's also the
File
creator
name.
of the game. So I can express my thoughts about it, and then it can possibly influence the game.
And
because
open
I said
any
something.
NDS
I
file.
mean, we're here kind of almost like trying to contain our excitement because we're just like kind of like fanning out, like, oh my god, this is so exciting. But like our input is being taken seriously. We're not just kind of like the crazy fans having a fun time. We're kind of on a, I feel like we're on a similar level.
Working with the community to know what works, but also what doesn't work, and being honest about that, it's really something that change the way we have to discuss and we have to interact with our players.
Community workshops are incredibly valuable for
Okay,
us, not only
let's-
because they
I guess
give
we're
development
doing
teams
this.
a face to the
But what
community
DSI
and
file
direct
would we
input,
use?
but really allow for that two-way communication.
This is the first time a company gave me, a very regular person, the chance to talk for so many.
It's very humbling to be here and to hear that.
Okay, they're
you know,
still
when we
doing
say
really
our
boring
gaming
stuff.
channel and developers that created the game are going,
Ginger,
"Oh,
are you
we
still
saw
in
your
here?
video." It's so warming, and I never
USD current
expected it to
computer.
be that impactful.
Without the community, Siege definitely wouldn't be where it's at today. With 30 million plus players, which is extraordinary and a dream for a lot of developers. I think this is definitely because of community feedback, and if we hadn't gotten that, I have really no clue where we would be today.
Direct feedback is always good. On top of that, you have the fact that people can interact. You can have roundtables. So it means that you can have coders, game designers, other producers.
They listen and they will consider it. And we have seen some things put into the game and changed because of things we've said.
The value of community for Ubisoft is immeasurable. We're lucky enough to have passionate fans around the world playing our games, creating content, talking to other people about our games. I mean, we're so very lucky to have these fans, and we hope that we are able to continue that transparency and trust moving forward.
That was real nice.
Feels good, right?
Yeah, that was like very heartfelt.
Warming, if you will.
Warming, but it's really hot. I don't know if I can take any more warming. My face is melting.
It's a little schwitzy, would you say?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, taking constructive feedback is an important part of our development process here at Ubisoft.
They're literally
Every day,
not
it's
doing
all about the
anything.
games and those awesome gameplay moments that we see
Let
from
me
all of you around the
change.
world. So we've actually rounded up the 10 best of gameplay of the year that we'll be counting down to throughout the show.
Mhm.
And so let's check out the first 4.
Yeah, this still says
Check out
test.
the first 4.
Yeah.
Welcome to our top 10 best of gameplay countdown. Number 10, a unique piece of gameplay from our devs, because devs are gamers too. Snuggleboy's request in the For Honor subreddit was so ridiculous that the team had to make it happen. Shout out to Mathieu, who took care of the animation and the cow's voice performance.
This game looks like garbage.
Number 9. The enhanced Predator bow in Assassin's Creed is a perfect weapon for these trick shots.
You can't do that in Assassin's Creed. That just seems busted, yo. Like,
Oh, right between the hooves.
Number 8. This video is called The
I don't
Perfect
understand
Angle,
why are they
but it
just
should be
showing
called
off random
The Only
gameplay.
Angle
I have no
Physically
idea.
Possible.
Come on. Oh yeah, I was supposed to download this. Maybe not.
Coming in at number 7, our annual clip from Stealth Gamer BR. Subtle as always.
Get 7-zip real quick. Things a lot easier.
Everyone, I'm here with Thibaut Zimmer from Steep. Thibaut, you're here to talk about some new features for Steep. What can you tell us?
There's never been a
let's
better
see
time
this.
as now to play Steep. Since we released Road to the Olympic,
What do you mean,
we've been
bad
focusing on
right
expanding our
axis? What are you
game
talking about, right
with
axis?
community most requested features. And for this year, we adding 3 major batch of
Okay, let's
improvements
see this
and game
again.
changes for free,
Okay.
including infinite
Phillies
progression, live
emulation
activity
setup.
seasons.
Am I like
a
doing
massive
something wrong?
multiplayer revamp to come soon,
Emulator,
and as of
I'm
today,
supposed to
photo
do
mode.
logo.
That's awesome. Now, photo mode was super popular in Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm
DSI
very happy to hear
retail.
that's coming to Steep
Okay.
as well. And I hear there's a competition going on. Is that right?
Absolutely, I even brought a video.
That's great. Let's take a look.
Oh, gotcha. I'm doing it wrong.
To celebrate E3, we are inviting the entire Steep community to experience our photo mode and share their most beautiful shots with us. We will pick the best one every day, and
I think
rewards its
that's why.
creator with
I
a
need to
GoPro
just
camera.
reload it real quick. I messed up the
As you know, Steep is one huge open world
file
where you can
name.
experience lots of exciting places
Okay,
and situations.
this does work.
So it's really important for us to provide our players with a tool that
Okay.
lets them save and share
Cool.
these special moments in a very
So
convenient
now,
and fun way.
The photo mode
file
can
name
essentially be
yes, your
triggered
NAND will
at
be
any time.
emulated. Check
Once
if
it's
NAND.
activated, the game freezes and displays a dedicated interface, allowing you to play around with the photo settings. You can zoom back and forth, move the camera around.
Works
You can
for
of
me.
course adjust all of the usual settings: brightness, contrast, depth of field. You can
Okay.
also change the ambience and the
Emulated.
time of the day.
Check that. If your works on
And
HTTP,
last but not least, we
if
also
not
added a
restart,
couple
what
of cool
enter
make
your SD card into the
Once
computer
you're
if not
happy with the
ready.
result,
Go
you can
temp
save
net
your
and save
pictures,
as. Go
which
to
will
the folder where
automatically
you
display on your
original
map.
net. Save the
Most
new one
importantly, your pictures will
as
also be pushed to your
NAND
friend's map,
of
and if
writing
they
the old
collect
one.
enough of the
So
likes,
that's how
they
the
might
original.
even get
Okay,
pushed to the
so
whole
I need to
community.
make
We hope you'll enjoy our new photo mode feature
this
and
the
look
new
forward
name.
to discovering your pics on the mountain view.
Okay. Where did I put that tip end?
All right, Tebow. So when does the competition start?
Let's just
and what
resave
can
it
people
because I have
win?
no idea
So
where to
photo
put
mode is
that.
available as we speak. The contest starts now.
File,
and every
save
day,
as.
the author of the most beautiful shots taken in Steep will be rewarded with a GoPro Hero 6 camera.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tebow.
Not
It's
bad.
always great to hear about the world of Steep. But now, speaking of contests, let's check in with Leon and Madison
Yes,
about the
sure,
Golden
please.
Ticket Gaming Competition.
Thanks, Kim.
That's
We've
probably
been here in
gonna
the
take
fan
a
zone for the
while.
last hour or so, where guests have been competing for a
'cause
chance to win our VIP
the
E3
SD
experience.
card. Oh,
yeah.
So the golden ticket seat at our main show and a fast pass to our
Okay.
Ubisoft booth at the LACC. It's a 3-round competition, and we're in the process
that.
of narrowing the field down from 250 to
I
10.
think I just
We'll be checking in with
do
the
that
leaderboard on a
again.
regular basis to see who those lucky 10 people are.
And indeed, round one was game
Okay.
trivia. How well do you know Ubisoft? How well do you know video games?
Have edit.
And let's check in how these guys are doing. Excuse me. What's your name, sir?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. All right, I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to play for this prize. So the question is, what iconic game icon was used in the Division 2 teaser? Was
Are
that
you
A,
serious?
B, a dog, C, a shark, or D, was that me? It wasn't me.
I think it was a phoenix.
That's the right answer. Boom.
I have to
And
completely
a winner.
redo this.
All right. Make some noise indeed for the winner.
Congrats.
I'm
So
pretty
indeed, that's
sure.
game trivia. Other than that, round two will be an epic dance-off with featuring new content from Just Dance. And to conclude, the finale will be a 4-player free-for-all fight in Brawlhalla from Blue Mammoth Studio, the most recent studio to join the Ubisoft family.
That's right. But just before, we're going to check back in with Zach and Hanny, who are hanging out with Carl and Marlo from Skull and Bones. Zach, Hanny, I hear it's time for some pirate stories.
Yes, thank you so much. It's about that time. All the way live from Ubisoft Singapore and the Skull and Bones team. Gentlemen, what would you say is your adrenaline to jet lag ratio?
Well, it's E3, so there's nowhere else we'd rather be, so we're feeling great.
Right
So I
on.
need Python 3.
Right on, right?
So, Carl and Marlo and Carl.
I'm
great
so
names,
mad
by the
that I
way.
have
You
to
guys sound like a
completely
pirate
redo
duo.
this.
Awesome. You guys are going to be shown at the big show, but we're not going to spoil anything. But what have you got for us today?
Well, yeah, we want to first do a shout out to the team, the dedicated and talented team back in Singapore. You guys are awesome. It's 3:30 a.m. back in Singapore, but the guys are there. That's the dedication they're showing. So
Troopers.
we love you guys. Thanks a lot for the good work.
Hi, Singapore.
Very nice. Now, so you guys did bring something that you wanted to share with us as well, with all the people here. What are we about to see?
So actually, some of our team members are descendants of real-life pirates in the Indian Ocean, and we'll get to hear their stories today.
Oh, I want to do just that. How about now? You good with now?
Now's good.
Let's
Go
do
for
it.
Hello, I'm Paul Fu, lead narrative designer of Skull and Bones, the pirate game that we are developing right here in Ubisoft Singapore.
Oh, so they actually
Centuries ago,
talk.
the Portuguese, Dutch, and English have fought for control over the area around Singapore and the Indian Ocean. As such, the history of the region is rich in seafaring and piracy. Many of our developers come from families who live here for generations. so this history is an important part of their heritage. Let's meet some of them and hear their pirate stories that connect their personal histories to the world of Skull and Bones.
Working on Skull and Bones, I get to learn about the history of my country. I'm from Mauritius, an island located in the Indian Ocean, near Madagascar, Seychelles, and Réunion. Mauritius was highly desired due to its prime location as a stopover for trade routes. In the 1700s, Mauritius was well known to be a hub for piracy. Growing up in Mauritius, my grandparents would tell me stories about very famous pirates such as Edward England and Labuse. So Edward England was famous for the Battle of Joanna Island, but he was considered too lenient by his crew and was ultimately marooned on the island of Mauritius. Eventually, he managed to steal a ship and flee to the island of Madagascar.
Working on Skull and Bones made me more interested in the Bugis and my heritage. The most interesting pirates closest to Singapore are the Bugis. They were mostly sailors and traders. Just because they do not have a license, they were deemed as pirates. My great-grandfather is Bugis. He used to travel with royal family. He passed down a crest to my grandfather and to me. So he would have the crest tucked under his belt for close-quarter combat. He would soak the blade in poison, and the edge of the crest is chipped, so I guess it's been well used.
Those were just a few of the many stories that have inspired us as we work on the game. We can't wait for you to play Skull and Bones and experience your own pirate stories. Join the discussion on Twitter, Discord, and our forums, and let us know what you think.
From sea to space, pirates to junkies, let's talk a little VR. Producer Adrian Lacey, all the way from Ubisoft Montpellier. We're keeping it global. We're talking space junkie.
Yeah, what's up, Adrian? How you doing?
Very well. It's exciting. Look at all these people playing the game. It's awesome, isn't it?
You guys doing all right?
Woo!
Woo! All right, we're doing all right. You're doing all right? There we go.
I'm very well.
So Adrian, tell us a little bit about Space Junkies. What's that all about?
Space Junkies, it's a VR shooter, so it's a jetpack fueled shooter in microgravity, where you duck, dodge, weave, move, and groove through deadly orbital arenas.
I love
What is that all about? Like,
Ooh, that's kind of cool, though.
Well, yeah, but it's like you're in a spherical battlefield now, you know what I mean? So the action can come fast and hard from any direction.
Yo, this is actually pretty cool.
Even from beyond.
Sounds
Too
like
bad
somebody
you need
Saturday night.
VR, which costs a
we
ton
have
of
been seeing
money.
people playing it.
This is cool.
Booth here at the fan zone.
I like it.
And
I like the
seems
art
they're
style
getting
too.
A little interesting,
And it's like,
we'll say,
you know,
with
it's
the
because if you put too
self-expression.
much detail in VR, and it's kind of weird. But so if you keep it very simple, it's very nice.
And basically allows you to sort of point at objects, interact, and really become a living emoticon.
Oh, wow.
And that's the big difference in VR. You now have both hands. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
You can push things,
That's
pull
great.
things.
Push things, pass things, wave at things, thumbs up, whatever you want. A bit of gesticulation.
Lots of gesticulation, and I'm sure everyone is very respectful and very nice
course,
to each
always,
other while they
always.
gesticulate, aren't they?
Yeah, I would say so.
Listen, Adrian, you recently had an alpha. Can you tell us more about what you learned from there?
Oh, well, okay, so we've just finished one of our alphas now, and what's cool is we're working with our players, so our players really interact with us. It's like they're in this new virtual space with us, like they're part of the dev team. So they can point to things, show us interactions, things they like, what we want us to change, and that kind of stuff. And it's pretty awesome. It's been really good.
And some of the fruits of that learning, I'm sure, will be applied in a beta?
The beta, which you can register for today. Right now, you can register for the beta, which will take place on the 28th of June. So come play with the devs and gesticulate.
Register now and gesticulate with the devs. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of E3.
Indeed, have a great show.
Wonderful. About 30 minutes to go until the big show. I want to check in with our boy
30
Justin.
minutes.
Justin, what's good?
How's it going, everybody?
This is
my camera. How you
taking
guys
way
doing?
too
So if you're
long.
just joining us, you are watching Ubisoft Live. We are here in the back lot behind the Orpheum Theater getting ready for the main show. Now, if you want to join the conversation, use hashtag UBE3. Now, if you are joining us on social, in the forums, on Facebook, you're probably seeing a lot of our brand accounts, Far Cry, Ubisoft, space junkies even. But behind all of those accounts are some amazing people. These are the community managers that you're actually talking with every day.
Okay,
so
I need to
actually
basically
traveled to
redo that
Newcastle in the
dream.
United Kingdom and in Cary in North Carolina to meet the community managers, to learn more about what they do, and to ask a very important question. What makes for a good community?
I'm pretty sure
Or should we
Ubi's
say,
gonna be the
who
worst
makes for a good
E3. Like, you're taking way too long.
It's difficult to say what community means in just a sentence or two because there's so much to it. I think the key of it is establishing that relationship between us and the people who play our games, trying to make sure that they're as happy as they can be.
We have a lot of people that are basically like community figureheads that want to see the community thrive.
They're the ones that are making amazing content, they're streaming the game, fan art, cosplays, super amazing people.
They're just people that are there to help all the time. They want to see the community go places. They want to see the community do well. They're really trying to help everybody out, bring players into the game. Cornerstones of our community.
One of our Just Dance squad members, Tara, she does so much on her own to really nurture our community. She's just out there cultivating and making it happen.
Clive Lewis, we joke around in the Ghost Recon community that he's a bot because he is in every Ghost Recon stream and most probably a moderator of that channel. He's just the most friendly, wanting to help guy that you will ever meet.
Tokyo Joe is a guy who creates models based on his favorite games. I've always forwarded it to the dev team. They know exactly who he is and what an amazing job he does.
It's inspiring to really see one person what they can do for the greater good of the community. You know, they understand what it really means to be part of a community and add to it. They're there to give whatever they can to make it the best place that it can be. A place that people want to be a part of.
I love the fact that we have the Star Player program, and it's a way that we can kind of give back to them a little bit and let them know, we see you, we see what you're doing, and we love it.
I feel 100% confident saying that Star Player program is everything. That's the only reason I'm here. I was a Star Player. I made my way through Star Players to be in this position. Star Players is an opportunity to show those pillars of community a little something special for all that they do for Ubisoft and our brands.
Ubisoft? What the? Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
You got an email.
You got mail?
We've got a little email for you about that.
What email is it? Oh God.
Oh,
Oh, are you serious?
I'm starting to. Oh my God!
Okay, chat. Ubisoft would like to invite you to join us as a Star Player at E3.
We're sure you can't wait to get your bean hands on some sweet Californian chicken tendies. How do they know? This calls for some hype. This is so fucking cool!
I can't believe this is happening!
This is so much more than just some fun to be had. Ubisoft, thank you. Thank you.
E3, dude.
I'm shaking. Look at this.
Freaking hype. Thank you guys.
We going to E3. We going to E3.
Really dump that in.
Ubisoft Star Players, what up?
It's actually doing stuff now.
And the community managers who brought them. Vince, Alan, how we feeling?
We're feeling amazing. It's good, beautiful day, beautiful energy. Like all this, don't cry on me.
I'm not
no, no. So all this energy up here is amazing. Thanks so much for having us.
The family has grown, I would say. The Star Player family has been a thing for the last few years. Talk to us a little bit about the evolution of it.
So the Star Player family actually started in 2015, and today alone, you can tell we've been growing bigger and more global because we have 13 different countries represented behind us today.
Represented?
Wow.
Beautiful.
It's awesome, and we have people of all different ages. So
That's amazing. And in the video, I saw there were artists, streamers, cosplayers. But what does it take to be a Star Player if you have to answer this question?
So, we get that question a lot. How can I become a star player? And the easy answer is there's no magical formula to becoming a star player. There's no criteria that you have to check off. We take people from all corners of our communities. We've got forum moderators here. We've got Reddit moderators here. We've got community channel admins. We've got guys who built wikis from the ground up on their own.
Amazing.
But there's so many different ways you can get involved in our communities.
I love it.
Basically, what we're looking for are people who are dedicated to making our communities, Ubisoft communities, the place that is the most welcoming, most supportive, and just most fun place to play video games. And each and every single one of these people around me in orange t-shirts, they make Ubisoft communities a better place. And that's why they're star players.
I love it. And if I may say, I mean, it's obviously this is a very special moment. It's awesome to have all of you here. But the people who are here, I mean, the family is big. And star players of the past, I saw this morning a tweet from DB Division, so I'm getting a little emotional too. He was talking about the fact that, everyone works.
Yep, taking way too long. Let's see some actual YouTube.
And many PC components are smaller, faster, and more energy efficient. So the power of a full tower can be crammed into something like the Corsair 1. So then, why the balls are people still buying massive towers like the Obsidian 900D here? Is this just pure EP machine, or are there practical reasons? Like the practical reason to check out our sponsor. Right here is your typical mid tower with bleeding edge gaming specs. Now, let's imagine for a second that you want a machine with the same specs, but at literally 1/3 of the size. While a custom small form factor is an option, like the insane Orthrus that we built last year, we opted to compare to the new Corsair 1 because inside this sleek trash can chassis is the highest performance per volume that we have tested. Compared to the mid tower, we did note slightly higher CPU temperatures in the one, but the GTX 1080 Ti in this thing is liquid cooled, allowing higher boosts. So yeah, this small form factor technically actually outperformed the air-cooled mid tower in our gaming benches while maintaining a similar level of noise. Of course, CPU overclocking results would typically be slightly lower than a mid tower, but for games, this will almost never make any kind of noticeable difference, and the pricing between a DIY small form factor and a mid tower is similar as well. So then, what is the downside to this type of a machine? A big one is the lack of expandability. You want to throw a 3.5-inch, 12 terabyte hard drive in here? You will need to use external storage, which kind of kills the elegance of a machine like this. Whereas with a mid tower, you can cram like 4 in here, and not only will that not be a problem, but you won't even see them because of the way that the internals are laid out. It's really sleek. This gives you terabytes upon terabytes of storage right inside your computer. Wait, hold on a minute here. So if you can get all of the performance and the expansion out of this guy, why would you want to go bigger? All right, let's make our way over here. So if you're a serious business gaming aficionado and all about that dual card action, you need not just the space to fit the cards, because a mid tower or even some small form factors can fit them, but you also need space for them to breathe. Though with that said, the truth is, these days, even a single GTX 1080 Ti can haul in most titles, even in 4K, and SLI scaling leaves a lot to be desired. With that said, if you were doing something like a multiple user machine, like we did in this very one for our triple-headed VR gaming machine, a full tower is pretty much your only option. Though I wouldn't call that a super common use case. One other reason though, RAM expandability. While a handful of ITX boards, which is what you're going to be stuck with if you go with something like this, have 4 memory slots, going ATX or up enables you to deck out your rig with up to 128 gigs of RAM. So at that point, you're able to load your games onto a RAM disk, have multiple virtual machines, or...
Let's go back to this. Okay. So let's go back in. So, boot from the homebrew launcher. Okay. So boot NDS and copy ulaunch DSI and rename to NDS. Yes. Okay. Okay. I have to do the annoying part again.
I don't know, analyze particle collisions for CERN. To be honest, we're having difficulty coming up with a realistic scenario where this much RAM would be a practical investment for a desktop user, so that rationale takes a bit of a back seat.
Oh, shut up, guys.
Bringing us to number 3, cooling. A full tower enables you to not only slide a fat 360mm AIO in there, plus another one for your graphics card if you're into that sort of thing, it also makes it much easier to run a custom water cooling loop. I mean, yeah, if you've got the skills with a Z, you can make a sick loop in a mid tower, or again, even smaller, but a full-size one is much easier to work with, especially if, unlike me, you've got big hands. You can also fill a full tower up with a redonkulous amount of local storage, so it's kind of like, what this can do better, though sometimes that will come at the expense of radiator space. Finally, a full tower is a bigger canvas to showcase your hardware, cabling, and your, mucho RGB. So it's a flex piece. But what about the downsides? Well, your typical full tower always costs more than a mid tower from the same manufacturer, because it's just more material, and it costs more to ship it around. And have you ever tried moving one of these, especially by yourself? The 900D empty, with no hardware in it, weighs more than twice as much as the Corsair One with a full system in it. So unless you're into using your computer as weightlifting equipment, that's not a practical selling point. So let's summarize then. As compared to a mid-tower, a 2018 small form factor is almost as fast, is smaller, lighter, about as loud, costs about the same, and only really lacks in overclocking potential and local storage if you're not using a NAS. On the other hand, a full tower, while more expensive, not to mention heavier, enables wider graphics card
I have a
options,
full tower right
more
now,
RAM,
but it's like a
and
smaller
more local storage
tower.
on top of, and I really think this is the biggest reason, being easier to work in, as well as being a bigger stage for showcasing your hardware. Well, computer hardware, that is, of course. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes in business, technology, design, and more. And their premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes on must-know topics so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and once you've done those things, do the work that you love. One of our editors, Taryn, actually uses Skillshare a bunch and just finished up Duncan Rogoff's Mastering Adobe After Effects course, and Skillshare is affordable with an annual subscription costing less than $10 a month. So the first 500 people to use the promo link in the video description will get their first 2 months for free. So go try out Skillshare today. So thanks for watching, guys. If you disliked this video, you can hit that button. But if you like...
Ubisoft still isn't doing anything.
We're gonna figure out who the best team in the world is. Let's roll that.
I don't know.
So,
I literally don't know. Look at this. They're like, oh, soon. And they're just like, you know,
Liquid finally found
stalling
their own
forever.
style of playing, which is the Brazilian way. It's brute forcing, just powering their way through. Penta has this called EV Plus game style, which comes from poker and chess, where you always take the right choice, so to say. They'll go with the option that is more likely to win, and Liquid just brute forces through that.
What does that mean, the right choice?
If you have two options, one is at 80%, one is at 60%, they will always go with the 80%, but that makes them predictable in some way. You're playing up against a harder, I guess a harder strat if you choose to brute force through that, but they made it work.
So what Team Liquid was doing was leaving certain avenues of approach open and vulnerable on purpose.
Yeah, they were basically baiting them into taking these choices. Right?
Absolutely, and Team Liquid won the finals. They won the whole thing. What does that mean for these players, but also the Latin American?
Legit stalling.
I think, as you can see on screen, it means
like I don't know why they're stalling.
Letting a little
like right now, I'm legit hacking because I'm literally just waiting for them to do something. That's why I was wanting to line it. So I'm like, I don't want to watch it.
Two tears being shed
until it's actually
something
productive.
Over to Penta before he's even had time to dry his eyes and congratulate them on their win. What can you tell us about the amount of respect that these two teams have for each other?
Well, it's beautiful. They take 30 seconds to celebrate, and then the next thing in mind is to go over and shake the hands of the teams that just lost.
That's a really nice visual, but as we move things forward, obviously, with Rainbow Six Siege, it's always in motion. There's always something happening. There's always changes, improvements. What are we expecting now as we shift closer to the next season and all the changes that are coming?
Well, with the pick and ban coming, teams are going to have to change the whole way they play. It's going to be much more adaptable, like mid-round, and the way strats are built is going to change in the favor of the dynamic teams as well.
And I think it's really going to be, it's a really exciting time for the Siege dev team because, as our game director said, it's going to put the creativity back into players' hands.
That's awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of E3. I know you have a lot going on.
People who actually work, like, it's so annoying.
More gameplay, more gameplay.
And you know
it's so
we
bad.
Might just see a little bit more Rainbow Six Siege.
Roll the top 3.
Number 3.
Come here. Come here. I got a present for you.
Why? No one wants to watch this. But they keep...
Get down! Get down again! Come on! Oh!
The gasoline is just like...
Oh, come on!
I know, that's what I'm saying.
See, there we go.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Because IGN hopefully has something better. You know what I mean?
All of the titles on there.
Or at least like some gameplay.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah,
Ubisoft didn't start and they lost.
So you really
like,
never know, but it just kind of suggests that it's a possibility.
Like you don't do a garbage stall game. Like it's
so that's
so
the thing
dumb.
that like ruins
It's
the validity of that lead for me. I'm like that, and it was with an
dumb.
S as well. It's like, but you're right. I mean, it seems like the right time for them to come back with a Splinter Cell game. We don't have a lot of stealth games on the market, but again, I don't see a traditional Splinter Cell really existing with the way Ubisoft makes games now. I'm hoping that if we see it revealed today, and I really do hope we see it revealed today, that there will be an option for people who want to play more casual action style and an option for people to approach everything fully stealth, so that both of those, yeah.
Well, looking at the history of the game, the last one was Blacklist in 2013, which exists in that interesting spot for, I guess, sort of game development where it was just on the cusp of everything going open world, and that was very like large areas to explore, and it had the Spies versus Mercs multiplayer mode, which was sort of asymmetrical before the rise of like hero shooters.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, people loved it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's interesting. It'd be interesting to see what that looks like after Rainbow Six Siege, for instance. And again, to have Ironside, making a nod to Snake. Which in Metal Gear Solid 5 obviously borrowed a ton from Ubisoft's sort of open world stealth and action properties. It would be really cool to see that kind of them take cues from Metal Gear Solid 5 and put Sam Fisher in that kind of scenario.
Yeah, I totally agree. And speaking of multiplayer, I wonder what components we'll get. It wouldn't be new for the series to have multiplayer. They've actually had a lot of fun and very different modes throughout the series, but I'm wondering if we see Splinter Cell today, if it would be just a teaser trailer, if we would get gameplay, and if we would get multiplayer gameplay. Like, how hard do you think they're going to go on this if it's here?
I think that they need to show us gameplay. They need to. Blacklist was kind of a deviation from the series. There was this very interesting like ARG or fourth wall breaking text that would appear on walls. It was kind of a very linear action game, and I definitely wanted something more along the lines of Metal Gear Solid 5, which is this modular stealth experience that really allows you to take apart these levels piece by piece the way that you want to with the gadgets that you want to. And we've seen that out of Hitman, which I think that's the last remaining stealth game. That Hitman from 2016 is a fantastic series. Can't wait for Hitman 2, but I want to see the series kind of go back to its roots in that sense.
Yeah, to your point, I feel like if it was just a teaser trailer, it would be kind of confusing for everyone, because like what kind of a Splinter Cell are we going to get this time? But at the end of the day, like I really do hope if we do see it on stage and we see like a big example of it and there's gameplay, that we get some kind of idea that there's a like big variety, both to whether you can do the action or you can do the stealth maneuvers, and also in the kinds of like multiplayer game modes that they have. Because yeah, Spies versus Mercs was pretty popular, pretty good.
It was interesting. It was different, and you're right. It was asymmetrical, like before that rush of asymmetrical games, which then didn't work that well.
Didn't work. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. It's very hard to balance that asymmetrical multiplayer. We saw that with Evolve. Great studio, great execution. The concept just didn't really work in the gameplay.
Yeah.
And so for
I
asymmetrical,
loved that the first time I played it, though. It's so weird. I adored it, and then every time after that was just like, oh, that's.
Well, Spies and Mercs holds up.
Ginger, what should I do, fam?
50th play of it. It's very, very fun.
Yeah. So speaking of multiplayer games, I'm expecting that we will see both Siege and The Division here
Netflix
today.
and YouTube are coming to the Switch.
I'll speak a little bit about what I want from The Division 2.
And
Division 1 was
Hulu.
a very... I think it was a game that had beautiful world
According
building.
to Best Buy's listing.
The core combat experience and
That's
the core
pretty
movement
good.
experience was not something I really loved, and the progression kind of fell off towards the end, but they've done supposedly a fantastic job of supporting it in a post-launch capacity. They have all these different modes, Last Stand, Survival, as DLC. And what I want to see from Division 2 is kind of a Division do-over. I think it's really difficult to re-engage...
Division do.
Do-over. French. Yeah, so...
French.
If they... I completely lost my train of thought. Right,
Sorry.
okay, so anyway. If they are able to re-engage this audience, that is very difficult to get once you've launched the game and somebody's tried it and they're like, nah, I'm not going to go back and play your DLC. But if there's a big number and a relaunch of your game, then I think a lot of people are more likely to jump back in and say, I'll give this another shot.
Well, The Division originally did have a pretty rocky launch. They had a really dramatic drop after that. I think it was 16% drop in the first week, which is crazy for that kind of game. Why do you think that happened?
Well, folks figured out how to farm Phoenix credits, which was this kind of end game currency, and a few of them got banned. And that is not something you really do. You ban players who were disseminating exploit knowledge, who are trying to break your game. But if there's a way within the systems of your game to take the path of least resistance and kind of an MMO progression arc, people are always going to do that, and you cannot punish your player. You just need to say,
that way.
Yeah, and so I think that was a big kind of wind out of the sails moment for this hardcore fan base.
I stopped playing it after about a month, I would say, and I occasionally went back to it, but the thing that got me was that I didn't find that the gameplay loop necessarily that fun. I did like the world. I didn't like the idea of waiting in a lobby before entering a building and just shooting the same things over and over again.
Yes.
And that's where it really lost me.
They need to have much better enemy diversity. The whole combat experience, I think, needs to be revamped. And again, to mention the biggest complaint, which is the bullet sponge, I think that needs to be brought way down. The guns need to be impactful.
Yep.
Having an RPG that you need to crunch numbers and hit somebody 100 times doesn't really work in this realistic setting. So I think they have to become more of a shooter and less of an RPG.
I think that was sort of the big letdown for me with the first one, is that it reminded me a lot of Destiny, except in Destiny you've got this very fantastical setting where you're like, oh, it's sort of like they're moon wizards. They're jumping around. If I shoot this guy in the head, I don't know why he's not dead. But in this case, there's a dude in a hooded sweatshirt. And I'm like, why is he so strong? He's in a hoodie. I've shot him 18 times. I don't know.
Mutants.
And that's a conceit of the kind of gameplay. But yeah, I don't know.
I feel
Curious to
like
see
they
what
established a little bit of goodwill following the launch when they started to listen to player feedback. So if they do that and they continuously try to do that for the sequel, then we could see something impressive out of it.
Yeah, and I definitely do think we'll see it today. But right now, it is time for a break. Hit us up on Twitter at IGN with the hashtag E3 2018 to join the conversation. And stay tuned. The Ubisoft press conference is coming up next.
Before you find IGN's awesome content anywhere else online, you'll find it right at home on IGN.com. With IGN First, you'll get a sneak peek at never-before-seen gameplay, exclusive insights from developers, and a whole lot more. NVC Live brings you IGN's Nintendo podcast up close and personal. Engage with other viewers, ask our NVC hosts your burning questions, and become a part of the show. Don't miss out. Find everything first on IGN.com.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're bringing the memes, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
The IGN app is the best way to stay up to the minute on what you love. No matter what you play, create the custom feed and filter what you want to watch. Live streams have never been easier to find. With the floating video player on iOS, you can keep watching the live stream as you read other news. World premiere trailers, and the biggest games. Download the IGN app from the iOS or Android stores now. Sign up for notifications and we'll alert you the second news breaks. Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises.
Okay,
From
so it
breaking
says
news and
I need a
exclusives,
smaller
never before seen looks at movies and games.
SD card. Hopefully they're done with this.
Nash is moving in hard. We need to close it out. You guys need to move in. You got to take it away from Ember. She's doing well. Oh, Azuri's got the ground pound. She's coming in for it. She's going to try and make her move right now. She's looking for the hit, looking for the hit. Is she going to find it? 10, 8, 6, 5. Oh, 6 to 6. We are tied up. 3, 2, 1. It is tied. Luckily, this game comes standard with a tiebreaker. They're both top characters are at deep, deep red. They're going in hard. Just
decide a winner.
Anything happens. Anything can go.
We have to pick. And the winner is. All right. Here you go. Golden ticket. Ultimate Gaming backpack. Let's go. Let's go.
Enjoy the conference.
Inside of 30 seconds to go.
That was intense.
We're here.
we go. Wrapping up 20 seconds to go. Lots of love to all the teams, all the people here in the fan zone, in the theater. Show's about to begin. Hashtag UbiE3. Lots of love from everyone here.
All the love.
And don't forget the post-show. After the main show, we have exclusive gameplay from the Division 2. You definitely don't want to miss this.
Enjoy the show.
Have fun.
Thank you for joining us here in the theater and online at home. We cannot wait to show you what we have today, and I can promise you it's more interesting than a keychain. Oh. Too soon, maybe? Too soon? I don't know, up in the balcony, are you guys ready? Yes!
Down on the main floor, you guys are ready!
Let's go, players! All right, everybody. Everybody at home, are you ready? Yes. Yes. We're just going to assume that they're ready.
Well, if you're ready for the biggest biggest
Biggest
show
show.
in gaming, then let's start the show.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Okay, where was I? What is Ubisoft doing? Let's continue
To reviews, Let's Play
with their version because I'm not dealing with that. Oh, it's literally it. That's horrible. I'm not lost.
hear me?
Roger, Uma.
Half the
What
crew is
is
dead
this?
drunk in my sick bay. After eating your miraculous space chili. Any thoughts?
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy.
Oh, this game.
Captain to crew. Dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. Else space chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige, bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuits.
That's
Keep laughing, fools. The key ingredient to good cooking is love.
What? Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat.
Main engines are cursed. Nox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off!
Ooh, this game actually looks good.
Lock down the bacon. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now! Brace yourselves! Gods protect us.
Whoop. Okay, that's like the only... Yo, you legit just missed Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like, they show up for extended trailer. I can go back if you want.
Hi.
It looks kind of cool.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game full of wonder, emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of the Gata on a quest to discover the location and the mystery behind a deep space artifact known
Like,
as
this
the Moksha.
game is the only reason why
Dakini has
they're
since
even
gone
at
missing.
E3.
Shani
I'm pretty
is now
sure.
captain of the Gata, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious young Jade. And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gata. We've got 2 other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen. Thank you. Thank you for them.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
In BGE2, you are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy near the end of the 24th century.
Yep.
At this year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo offering a first look at our major location, the sacred city of Ganesha. Now,
Ooh, actual
let's take a
gameplay?
look at our first pre-alpha gameplay footage.
Pre-alpha, so probably gonna run like garbage, but hey, it's something, right?
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops. But it's also a darker underworld, rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Our game is an action-adventure RPG that you can play alone or with your friends in co-op. From the intimate interior of a hidden temple to the very edge of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of this
Yo, this is actually dope.
What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building with our fans. Yeah, let's go.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never been done before through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here, to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Ooh. He's in Ubisoft? Since when? Gordon-Levitt is in Ubisoft.
Thank you. I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks Guillaume, and thanks Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me.
Oh, he made
it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's going to go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other like creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So, like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we're creating. So whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live. As of like now, someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Hit Record's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
Me too.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BG Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this year. Thanks everyone.
Actually,
have a
though.
great E3.
Actually. Wait, what's going on?
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us every single day. The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the millions of people playing our game every single day over the past 2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players. Yes, thank you. I wish I could hug every single one of you, but I don't know if my arms are big enough to hug every single one of you. That would take a long time as well. As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps that is all free in-game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can play Operation Parabellum, which is playable right now. And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action. And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The 6th major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November. Yeah, Brazil. And then the 6th Invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six, taking place in Montreal in February 2019. Yeah. So whether you're a player or just a fan of esports, there really is no better time to get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado, here's the first look at Another Mindset.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because it brought Siege to me.
I've been doing this for what, since year 1, season 1, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back.
Eu recebi um sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, um riso de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
Wait, what? What happened? Wait, what did Bill say? Yo, Junior, what did he say? Sorry, I was focusing on DSI stuff real quick. Wait, what was going on? I can go back. Sorry. Look at the chat. Wait, what chat? What chat? I mean, look at the chat. Chat was disabled for the stream. Wait, I'm so confused. What chat? Twitter. Okay. Ooh, 5 new. Ooh. Okay. Normally, let's wear it like this. Wow, 5. That's bad. That's horrible. Only 5. Come on, Nintendo. I expected more.
Trials is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm Antti Ilvesjö, Creative Director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger than ever.
Wait. Yes. Yes. Wait, it's fake? Oh, it's fake. Oh my god. Yo. I forgot what this game is called, but it's amazing. I'm so happy they're making another one. Like, these games are always good. Every single time. Trials is amazing. There we go.
Sorry about that.
Wait.
Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players and our community has always been pillar of Trials.
Wait. What just happened?
In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
You made a mess. Well, thank you, Auntie, and hello, everyone.
I'm so confused.
See, OCHD down the front. I see you. I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult. But I soon realized that a number of players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now, before I go on, Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now. All right, well, 5 years ago, I was a star player just like them. But when Red Links began work on Trials Rising, they approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite, up there, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years.
2 years for Trials?
Streamers or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you want to get involved, register online at trialsgame.com for a closed beta happening later this year.
Good.
That's it.
Let's go.
Hey. What? We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes. You're right. Trials Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch. If you are E3, come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Let's go.
everyone. Have a nice E3.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's on Switch? Yo, that's actually hype. Please load. It loads. Oh, that's cool. I'm good. Dude, I know. This is amazing. The amount of stuff you can do in this Trials game. And the tension. He just got clapped. Whoa. Like, I always like Trials. And this is amazing. Yo, where do I register? Trials games? Was it .com? I'm about to register right now.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2. On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City. The infection and chaos spread
they put it on
across the
dollar
nation.
bills.
7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle. Under constant threat from dangerous factions, civilians are trying to rebuild. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
Like, the thing that bums me out about E3 for, like, good games like these, it's like, I'm not going to be able to play them. Well, yeah, I'm still hacking it. I'm almost done. I'm at, like, the final steps. That's what I've been doing, like, the whole time. That's why, like, if I'm not paying attention, it's because of that. It's not because of Twitter or anything else. It's legit, like the title. Hacking and what's it called? I'm doing both at the same time, that's why. Oh, am I hacking on it? I'm just hacking the system. Like, straight up just the system. So I can, like, load ROMs and, like, stuff like that with it.
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything.
Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad.
Quiet, you. I said no more talking.
The rules are not subject to negotiation.
Shut up!
Defy the rules, and there will be consequences.
Let's go. Come on.
Examples will be made.
On your knees. Keep still.
Okay, now I'm on the final steps.
At the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country. If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save a dying nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment. As you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills. Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge. Raids are coming to the Division 2. We learned a lot. We learned a lot from working on the first game. And with the Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates. Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1. We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each
Yo,
one
don't ask me.
New story, new areas to explore, and new
Don't
activities.
ask me.
And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
No. This is really.
Where's my division team? Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
Oh, this is nice.
Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of the Division. Thank you.
So they have emulators too for DSi, which is kind of cool. So you have like everything you want. It's not fully hacked. Kinda wanna put Super Mario on it and see how that runs. Like, I don't understand the hype behind Division at all. Yeah, the reason why I decided... Yeah, I know. The reason why I'm deciding to hack my DSi now is because they just released like a new menu and stuff. And, you know, when something good gets released, I want to put it.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor
That's
to
weird how
be
it does
back
that.
here 1 year after we announced for the first time and
Is there
released the
rabbits?
game.
Because rabbits would be a
It was
lot better than
incredible.
this.
So, as a team, I just wanted to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you. So we also
I think
started
this
a
is
year ago
Rayman.
to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today,
Donkey Kong?
we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music?
Donkey
than with
Kong
Grant Kirkhope,
Adventure?
our composer, and the band.
Are they
Coco Hits.
leaking
So
a
please
Donkey
enjoy.
Kong game
Thank you.
for E3? Are you serious? Did they really just leak it? They just leaked Donkey Kong. Wow. I don't think so. I think it's actually like Donkey Kong. Because Donkey Kong's Adventure, it would be Mario and Donkey Kong's Adventure. You know what I mean? I think they're past Rabbids. Because that DLC came out. It's just something else. It has to be. Wait, is it really? Come on. Wait. Are they doing like Donkey Kong? Okay, so it is Rapids. They're just adding more to it? Lame. Like, I want it to be done. Like, no one... Do you know how much people didn't stream this game? or like do any coverage because they knew it would be whack. Like, yeah, I'm done hacking my DSI, so that's nice. Yeah, literally no one cares about this game. Like, people who do, like, enjoy the game, right? Like, they enjoy the game. The game's fun. Yeah, I played some Rabbids. Like, it's a fun game. But no one streamed it. I don't know how much sales it got. I don't think that it did. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea why. Like, I thought it was gonna be like an actual Donkey Kong. Like, they released the DLC, didn't they? Didn't they release the DLC? That was like paid whatever? Like, why are they showing a 10-minute trailer for something that lasts 2 seconds? That I don't understand. Is it DLC or is it its own game? It's legit DLC. But that's a really cool instrument, the one that she has, the white one. That's sick. Like, I think my brother will be happy because he likes Rabbids, but like, Rabbids is a fun game, don't get me wrong, it's really fun, just no one cares. I feel like it's because it's on the Switch, it's gonna like sell something, and like all their titles don't sell anymore, so like they kind of have to do that now. You know what I mean? This is Assassin's Creed.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore.
That's weird how they just make the audio of one ear.
We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game.
Yeah, it is fun, they just think, yeah, you're right.
As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again.
What is this? Is this... Okay, I feel like there's too many pirate games now. Like, everyone's doing one. Like, Microsoft did their pirate game. There's that one other pirate game that came out for PS4. Like, and those all had cartoons. You know what I mean? I feel like they're doing too much pirate games because I don't think any of them did well. The only people who played the Microsoft one was because it was on Game Pass. That's literally it.
They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more.
Why did they just do the left?
We were alone at the top of
for the audio. That's so weird. I want to unplug the replay just to make sure this is sound right.
Well, we thought we were. In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves. And wolves hunt in packs.
Of Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate games sailing the seas. But there are no heroes. Hello, my name is Justin Farron, Creative Director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past year, my team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose
not dead about
So your next big
piracy.
score?
Consoles.
The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna
Do
steal
absolutely
every
nothing.
last fucking coin.
Ooh, they said the F word.
First, you need a target. You
You're
pick
not
up
supposed to
intel on a
do
heavily
that.
guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down.
Wait.
Second,
Did I miss something
you
about
must know
Just
your hunting
Dance?
ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes, presented to you by Taljid, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes in factions, weather,
This can't
and the
be
trade routes
true.
themselves. Today, Taljid reveals favorable winds. That means more
So
merchants
obviously
to
I
rob,
missed it.
but also
This.
more
Just
competition.
Dance 2019, right?
And now I'm proud to share with you
Guess
the
what?
essence of Skull
It's
and Bones,
about Just
a
Dance
shared world
2019.
where every player encounter matters.
Guess what console
Will
it's
you
on?
fight or will you ally?
Guess the
this
console.
is what we call the hunting grounds. All right,
It
pirates.
has basically every Just
Let's
Dance
head to the
game.
hideout and have a great E E3.
They probably do. I'm like 90%
In your
sure.
hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands.
Guess what console it's on?
This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard, you choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle.
The Wii.
The strong winds will
It's on
boost
the
its
Wii.
speed, giving its battering ram a
2019
devastating
game
punch.
on the Wii.
Who's it gonna be?
Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead. Demi cannons are slow loading, but
Yep.
deadly at short range.
They had
Rockets out
2018
blazing
as well.
fast and deal
Like
powerful
it's
damage
been
from every
having
angle.
every single Just Dance, because and it's coming
With
to Wii
everything
U.
loaded, let's head out.
Because they're like, eh. No, I'm dead
The winds are
serious.
strong and the day is
Like
clear.
2018's on it. I
More
don't.
merchants
I wouldn't expect anything else. They literally just copy the. They just copy the
According
engine.
to your intel,
So
the convoy is setting
this
past a
guy
Portuguese
just like
fort,
tweeted.
taking
It's on
advantage of
the
strong
Wii,
winds.
right?
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by.
For
before the
Switch,
convoy slips
Wii,
away.
U, and the Wii. Yep. And it's on the Xbox 360 with Kinect.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plots the optimal course for an intercept.
Yeah, I
Leading
know.
your sails
They
to
just
sea.
use the same formula and just change the songs and the dances. That's literally it. Like, it's very simple. They're probably gonna do it next year too. They're like, eh, if it's literally the same thing as the Wii U version and the Wii version and everything's cross-compatible, let's sell it to as many people as possible that still have a Wii. You know what I mean? It's like the people who would buy it, it's still good for them. And it's so annoying how I need to wear this hat. Yeah, it's messed up. Like, cool. Oh look, my whole forehead is cool.
Captain, the ship's ready to be boarded.
Show no mercy!
What was theirs is now ours!
I don't understand why they're doing a pirate game. Like, it didn't... For Assassin's Creed, when they did pirate, did it work or no? Did they sell copies?
Warship sighted! Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot. You need help, and you need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds.
Like, the thing is, the pirate games, they need to have online people, right? How many online games, how many people are going to be playing all the games? They saw it says it's supposed to be people left. No! Well, did Ubisoft say it was the last one they're making for the Wii? Because it's been the last game. Well, they also did that one game that also came to 3DS and Wii U. That was really, really cool. And actually, the Wii version was better than the Wii U version because, like, it had other stuff with the maps. But no, 2018 was also the last. Maybe it's either Just Dance was the same time or that was the last game too. Just Dance. Like, Just Dance is gonna keep pushing it. Like,
maneuver for position.
they're going on forever.
Acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. The Jaeger
Hopefully
puts
it's
into
a lot.
position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast, increasing the odds for a critical hit.
I should know. I pirated it all. Yo, why is Insult in this stream? Come on, Salt.
Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer.
I don't blame him.
It's up to you to land the killing blow. The battle is won.
If it is, that's garbage.
But the glitter of gold can turn new allies.
It's literally the same game with better
there is no honor
and
among
not cartoony.
thieves.
Like, that's literally it. PC last game is 2010. Interesting. Is that it? Come on. It looks like that's it. Ooh.
To the digital space.
Oh, this game!
You're completely safe.
Elijah Wood. Okay, this one's actually the hype. Is that Elijah? Yes. Elijah Wood. This is gonna be good. He doesn't seem like the guy that plays
Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Richer, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark and unsettling narrative.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness, exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets? With Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
To escape, you must go hands-on to search for clues, solve puzzles while shifting between the perspectives of each family member, and attempt to piece together their mystery.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms, we welcome you to uncover the secrets
VR.
hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller. This is Transference.
What's going on? Where's Mom?
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
I don't understand when they do like the weird dots out of nowhere.
Are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh?
It's like a Black Mirror episode.
And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do. I've been a lousy father, huh? I'm unable. Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh? But all that is gonna change. We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work, reverse the process. All of our sacrifices, that's my gift to you. Us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son. I love you with all of my heart.
So I'm assuming we're in his mind. The whole game is his mind and what he's thinking and everything. So like shows more his personality.
I have waited so long for this.
Ooh, graphics. I like the sound stuff.
Sacrifice the world
Can I do full screen now?
to the harvest.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Nope. Can't do full screen. I don't know why.
Go show them what Starlink can do.
This game looks really good.
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
The more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
You must feed my legion.
What do you think about this, man? I don't know what this is, but I like the art style.
Drax isn't going to stop until we end this.
Wait, what? No. Please don't tell me you put it.
I will finish this.
Oh no, this was a good game, and then they did that to it. And Starlink. It's coming to the Switch though. So that might be something.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Laurent Melville, Creative Director on Starlink Battle for Atlas. Last year, revealed our modular starship innovation to the world.
Yeah, I know.
And showed you how
it looked
players
so
could
good before it was a
reconfigure
toy
instantly
game.
to
Like
adapt
I would buy
any
it
challenge.
until
This
it was
year,
a toy game.
we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. Light years away from Earth to the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets, meet fascinating local factions, and forge your alliance. Upgrade your pilots, starships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place, and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
Could use a little help here. Can you hear me?
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Wait. Starface? Nani? The toy game has Star Fox. This is how you solve.
Hello. 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 Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Isn't it, Laurent?
It's amazing. Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game. And Star Fox on Super Nintendo was the first 3D game I've ever played, and I'll never forget that. And so for me, this moment is a dream come true.
And this dream was only made possible thanks to our long relationship with Nintendo. We can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch. I would like to give a special thanks to a dear friend with us in the audience today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto. Hello, how are you? So I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift. You know, it's the first prototype
It's like
of the vessel that we such saw. Do you like it? Super. So thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
okay. Let me think about that.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, and thank you, Yves. For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth, where we'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try. For everyone else, Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
Okay, this is let's show it watch. literally everyone's streaming this. Alice, Retro,
cosplayers,
Afro.
artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are for honor. Indeed. Hello, I'm Roman Campos-Oyola, Creative Director.
Oh.
Whether it be
They're so
upgraded
nice.
stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing, and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment.
Oh, they're just being. Oh.
You've helped us enrich
I
the
know.
experience. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I'm calling this done.
But actions speak.
Alrighty, I've been waiting on this dude to get in the neighborhood.
Yo, what happened to Afro's Afro?
Hell yeah.
In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Oh, right now?
Fee for
I'll do
Honor.
that right now. Hell, I want to play this game. I know you play on my computer. I'll do it right now. Where's you play? I'll do it right now. That ass.
I need to get you play.
Yo, what's good, my man? Hey, how's it going, bro? Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm gonna be streaming late. I'm gonna be streaming the Sony press conference also.
Everyone's
It's
streaming.
been a while. Hell yeah. Yo, this shit For Honor is definitely really amazing, bro. Very amazing. I love it multiple. All right.
Like, it looks okay, to be honest.
You play as like the Steam of Ubisoft, so no wonder it's not gonna be that. Oh.
It just looks like if Dark's Nani?
What's this? For Honor is a good competitive scene. Yo, what's good, Ginger Snap? I see you on other people's streams. How's it going, bro?
Ginger, who you watching, me or him?
Yo, For Honor looks good, bro. Welcome to the stream, though. Welcome to the stream, Ginger Snap. For Honor looks clean, bro. I actually love For Honor, bro. I really want to get into this game. It's not terrible. Cutting the... Yeah, Ubisoft is terrible. Their rhythm is terrible for what they're doing. They keep on cutting off gameplay, bro. It's really annoying, bro.
No, it's not only rhythm for gameplay. Is they go from what's it called? They go from the like softcore games, which is Mario and Rabbids, and then they go to a pirate game, and then they go to a toy game, and then they go for like they should just keep it consistent, not on off on off. You know what I mean? Like when Microsoft did the Weave stuff, you know what I mean?
This looks badass, though. Like, who doesn't like For Honor? For Honor looks beautiful, bro.
It looks cool. I don't know though.
Yeah. Yo, shit, who subscribed? Yo, wait, time out my subscription. Yo, time out my
Why is
subscription
everyone
didn't pop up, bro. Yo, who subscribed? My shit, I didn't see that shit, yo, man. Who the boy that subscribed?
Alright, let's look at a meme real quick.
See you all the time, Jaden.
know.
And we are now here, man.
We're
Welcome to the
here.
neighborhood, bro.
Right now is a big moment for me. My parents always told me that people are making money.
And we believe it.
What is going on here? Young people just got no idea what the fuck is going on.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, dude, everyone here thinks that we're like them and that we agree with all the shit that they're talking about. You know, I'm just an icon living. I am just an icon living.
I am an icon living.
What did you just say?
You know what, Jaden? Fuck you. Wow.
Can you believe that? You don't got it. You're not an icon living. You're not on the path of being great.
Jaden, how old are you today?
80. The science is there. We not dumb. Luckily, this interview will help to explain to all of my rap homies. I want to be on a university level of music. I'm working with the professor tomorrow. The professor. I cry in a lot of my music videos, like real tears. You know, you are stuck in this literal system.
Jaden, where does that come from? Like, why do you take a different approach?
Oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now? Can we talk about cutting open humans. This is all a system.
Is that in the bloodline?
No.
It's
You have to listen to me. They run us in the prisons because that's how they're gonna make money.
Oh yeah, and they keep them full. And we've built more prisons than we have built schools. It's perfect.
Lies.
That's supposed to be
lies.
The quote. Wow.
All lies.
You know that I made a song called "I'm Just a Legend Living."
Lies.
We had Jackie Chan in the neighborhood.
No. All lies. I just care about the world. That's what I care about.
You know what? What I would love is for you to come back.
Nah.
Fuck you.
Much Dink is amazing. Did I see this one? I think I did.
The whole like album just came about like very organic, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we go to the studio and we won't even make music, we just be chilling. Like the first like couple beats I gave you.
Oh yeah.
It's boring to watch, you know? The presentation is boring to watch, you know, but it's really boring.
They're still doing For Honor.
It's really boring to watch the presentation. Like it's like they get you they have their moments where you get hyped up, but that only lasts for 2 minutes.
True. Same
Then
facts.
I was woke, yeah, I screamed. No, but Ubisoft announced a lot of cool stuff today.
Oh, this year, that's
they announced
pretty
a lot
good.
of cool stuff today, but it's just the way how they're
I'm
presenting it
behind?
is so boring, you know. They need someone that can present, you know, present shit.
No, I'm on time. Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
Pre-tier releases on June 29th, and we are very happy to announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on June 21st. But there's more. You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts. From all of us at
Did they
Iron
even
Tower,
show gameplay for
welcome
this?
to the Crew 2.
Or now they're, yeah, okay, now they're showing it. Graphics look pretty good. Nice cards. Wait. Yo, this game looks good. Like graphically, it looks amazing. That angle did not look right with the speed. A boat? Why do they have a boat? Graphically, it looks good. It's good for pro. Can't wait. Ooh, PS4 Pro. Okay. Too bad I can't play it. Cause oh no, I can with my Xbox. So happy I got the Xbox. Wait, an actual game?
How can a child save us all?
Greece?
If he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaos. Tell me before you let our son go.
Okay, I feel like they're just trying to copy God of War.
Where we begin does not define who we will become. Before you, I see a path.
Built by friendship and
Like the
family.
graphics can be a little bit better, but it looks good.
And loss, war and bloodshed.
Oh, this is like Troy.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
Yo, this game's hype.
As you write your odyssey across the mountains and the seas, remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
Ooh, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay, I know I look at it, was like, I'm done with it, but this looks kind of cool.
Thank you.
This one
I'm
I could
Jonathan
get
Simon,
behind.
creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore, on land and sea, one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of
Yo,
Athens
Ginger, what
saw
do you think
the
about
rise of
this?
democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history. In this world of contrast and opportunity, this land shaped by the gods rages a battle between order and chaos. This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and
3
dedication into this
years.
project.
Didn't the other one come out like right
We have
now?
continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience.
Okay, like they keep
RPG
pushing
in
it
which you
out,
will
and they
not
say
just
they
play
take
an
years and
Odyssey,
years. How many people work
but
on
your
each
Odyssey.
game? You
Shaped
know
by
what I
your
mean? Like
actions
the
and
timeline
choices.
doesn't make sense.
And the first choice you'll make at the start of the
Switch
game
started
is to choose your
Troy
character.
can mount. Hogs. For how much?
Alexios or Cassandra?
That's a weird holder. You can't use those buttons.
And you play that character for the entire game.
You can't switch.
You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
I feel like they're gonna do like, well, they did Rome. I feel like they're just gonna keep doing like all the ancient civilizations.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
That accent's actually on point though.
He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful range, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
But take so good. I actually want to play this. Yeah.
And for the first time,
Like, how do they
we
say,
have
oh,
deeply
we've
changed
been
the
working
way we
35
tell
years.
stories in
Every
Assassin's
single
Creed.
game, like,
You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo. And for you at home, here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you, have a great E3.
Edited for time, Porky, but like what? The statues they have look amazing. This game looks so good. I'm really surprised.
Such a beautiful island.
Okay, I actually want to play this game. For Assassin's Creed, do you have to play any of the other games? Or the new ones? I don't feel like you do, though. Because, like, I don't want to play all of them for this game.
Ah, Mykonos
It
Island,
doesn't seem like it.
built from the corpses of giants slain by the
You know what I
legendary
mean? Because it
Heracles.
says
Bring me the
about
note again.
the sword, you know, the title, but it
Eagle-bearing
doesn't
mysteries.
connect it for Assassin's Creed. It just has the name.
We are a small but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Misthios, our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
Accent outfit, though.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to find Kira, who wants me to kill Diocles.
An Athenian ally.
Who's at war with Sparta.
And don't forget the bounty.
Business as usual then.
Like, you know what I mean? A game about Greece, you know what I mean? Like, and I like
Thanks,
see it. It's
Varnavas.
nice. You know,
But they'll
at
be
least
too
for me.
busy protecting
I
Diocles
really enjoy
from me.
it.
We've been spotted. Go! I'll handle this.
Fight them for all you're worth! Ella.
They just... What? You just miss.
This can't be good.
Yeah. So, discovered again. So it's just like non-stop you're getting chased. That's kind of bad because you can die very easily. You know what I mean? If it wasn't like pre-recording and they knew what they're doing, it'd be really bad.
You can't defeat me!
I like the combat though. You know, at least we can see that.
should have left me alone.
It looks so good. Wait. I need to double check something. Oh, okay. They're easy on Xbox. I thought maybe like the buttons were switched. I was like, there's no way.
Right at home. I'm looking for Kira.
What do you want with her?
Ha! The mercenary who bears the Eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Huh. Mercenaries.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
I'm here to kill Diocles, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of our rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And Diocles fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But Diocles is mine.
To battle then.
Yeah, no, I want to move on. I just think it was wrong. Like, I'm about to sleep. It was so long. October 5th. That's really soon. Yup, go back to distance. So they're none.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us. And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world.
Next.
Congratulations on a great show.
Yep, Rip Raymond.
Yeah. I am an optimistic guy, and I am particularly
And
excited
below how
about
much
the
you get.
future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great E3. Thank you very much.
Oh no, back to Urwich.
For a long time, I felt empty. Usually it's because I didn't believe in myself. Can you believe that? Keeping your body healthy can make you feel less empty.
What?
It's another important thing to keep healthy.
Nani? Are you for? Wait, but actually the PC one. PC E3. What do you mean by Ubisoft? So this is in 2 hours. What is that? What? Poppy?
Only a strong mind will help you in dark times. Unless your mind is out of control. But don't be discouraged. It's only a matter of time before you find happiness.
Gotta represent.
This is something I remind myself of often. Can you believe that?
I got
Have you ever thought of that before?
I thought of it, Poppy. Nah, I mean.
But don't be discouraged. Only a strong mind will help you in dark times.
Going full riptide. I don't know why I should stream.
They came back and they were all fire, right? And that was like a year ago. It's a young.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loves me till the end of time. Let me tell you about my
For me, I just do what I want.
Last year, we were actually like in the same studio.
Right. Should I wait until Sony?
I gave him a couple beats, and then I came back the next day. We both had the same rooms again, and from there, really like built like a friendship. It's like more than music. Yeah. Before 123 was out, I did a Canadian DJ tour, and that's when like I did a Canadian gun.
It gets pretty crazy. Everybody starts to wild out.
I let my nuts hang, right?
Let me find the EA logo. I know I got the EA logo laying around over here somewhere. Where the hell is the EA? There it is. There it is. There it is. Right over here. All right. Gotta tweet this out. All right.
I guess I'm running stream. See you.
All right.
Soon.
Let me tweet this. All right. Let me